Sean P. Diddy Combs has been arrested and indicted on federal charges.
All right, since the arrest of P. Diddy, a lot of fans are curious to see what Justin Bieber's reaction is. How do you go from mentor to mistake? All right, we know that Justin Bieber was very young when he was first introduced to Diddy, and that he was exposed to many things that probably were not safe for any child or minor. Having said that, okay?
But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted.
And because of the recent events, Diddy's arrest on September 17th and the serious allegations that he's facing, there's a number of allegations that, do not put him in a positive light at all. And there are multiple women that are coming forth and stories and photos that are resurfacing now from all of these celebrities. And people are very, very concerned about Justin Bieber, what his reaction is like. And the fact is Justin Bieber he's a new dad. Right? So he has different concerns. He's got his wife to deal with, his new baby to deal with, and still he's very famous. So there's who knows whatever issues he has. Now, the growing concern about Justin's well-being in light of the past and the fact that, P. Diddy's allegations are very serious, and it's bringing up a lot of resurfaced videos and circumstances and behavior that he exposed people to, and more importantly, those he mentored like Usher, mentored like, Justin himself.
I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
So the arrest and charges happened very recently. Now, he was held without bail in a Brooklyn federal prison while he's awaiting trial. So clearly, even the judge believes that Diddy is a threat, flight risk to society. It doesn't matter that you have almost $1 billion. You are not getting bail. You're not eligible for that.
It was a big problem.
Because of the controversy and because of the number of allegations and likely whatever evidence that they might have. Now, his arrest has obviously sparked multiple conversations, new conversations and old conversations, with Justin being at, the highlight of it all. Now, part of the reason is that Candace Owens recently chatted about it, and she had a lot to say. And her claim was that Justin was used while looking for mentorship within the industry. And this led to emotional struggles, all right, that he has talked about and discussed as an adult, and actually most recently. She explores the relationship or the inappropriate relationship between Diddy, his role as a mentor, to a minor at the time. This is not his first time. This is the second time. It's almost like history repeats itself. First, it was Usher, he was given legal guardianship of Usher. He did not have legal guardianship of Justin. However, he did say in a very public video that I'm sure everybody has watched. If you have not watched it, watch it. He's like, for the next 48 hours, I have, this child, I don't have legal custody, but we're gonna do all kinds of wild things and, things that he's gonna have the time of his life. Now, Justin has had, since that experience with Diddy, his mentor, many public struggles, many, episodes of unruly behavior. He had emotional breakdowns. He broke down on his wedding to Hailey Bieber, which Candace Owens linked to his troubled past with Diddy. She's analyzing footage of Justin being visibly distressed in public. As well, he's sketchy. There was a period in time that Justin was using substances, and he was, getting himself into trouble. He was acting out. Part of the reason why this is so important is that when Justin met Billie Eilish for the very first time, and for those who do not know this, he was very, very protective of Billie Eilish. In fact, he kind of saw himself in the fact that here is this young woman. She's not an adult yet. She's quickly rose to fame. There's a lot of, vultures around. There's a lot of people, telling you what to do. You go from zero to hero and from nothing to like millions overnight. That's a lot to handle. And even in Justin's song Lonely, if you actually go through the lyrics of Lonely, the one that he actually produced with Benny Blanco, who's now with Selena, his ex-girlfriend, you can hear the sadness and the distraught and the feeling that nobody cared. You know, even when he was sick, nobody cared about him. It was all about fame. It was all about themselves. It was all about what could they take advantage of? How could they manipulate? It was really, really sad. And for somebody who is, you know, loved or beloved by so many millions of people, at the end of the day, he was lonely. No fans are going to actually be there to protect him. He talks a lot about a dark side of entertainment, about being misled, about, you know, regrets that he had, and who knows what those regrets were. I think part of Justin's silence is that if there was any behavior that was recorded, you know, experienced, whatever, and this is a part of his past that he wants to, you know, put in the past and keep to rest, that's just bringing up a whole can of worms. That's like Pandora's box reopening. If you've done all this work, gone to church, you know, became a family man, got married, and trying your best to put your past behind, it's like, why are you, everybody's trying to dig it up again. And so that's gonna be very challenging for Justin, and who knows what anxiety might exist, because from what is being told, there is a lot of maybe evidence, footage, secret, you know, photos, secret things that are corroborating and that, you know, showcase people that were involved in some of these, you know, activities that Diddy is being blamed for. So it's no wonder that, you know, Justin probably is silent right now. Back in 2020, when Justin was promoting his album Changes and Billie Eilish had exploded on the scene, he reached out to her personally to offer industry insights and support. Justin said, while fighting back tears, I just want to protect her. I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Billie was at the time enjoying a massive rise to fame at the back of her hit album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Now, you're a superstar. You are almost in tears. You're like, I don't want anybody to have to go through what I went through. That is deep. We don't even know what that is, but you know, we can all speculate. We can all speculate because we've seen things, we've heard things, and now there's silence, right? When you look back at interviews that Justin had at such a young age, you can, like, he's innocent. And then you see him not there, you know, long thereafter, and he's completely changed. It's like he matured. He went through Diddy camp and he came out, you know, a traumatized young man. I mean, that's what it looks like. He got into trouble. He started drinking and partying. He was shown this lifestyle from a sweet, innocent young boy from Stratford, Canada, to being hauled to Hollywood in what we now know this guy's lair, okay, lair of lust, lair of things that are going on that are probably not what you want your teenage son to be going through. I don't know what kind of mentorship that is, but that's not a program that even Usher said, okay, would you let your kids go to Diddy camp? He said, oh, hell no. That's what he said, hell no. Here is what some of the lyrics are. For the money and fame at an early age, and everybody saw me sick, and no one gave. Beep. They criticized the things I did as an idiot kid. What if you had it all, but nobody to call? Maybe then you'd know me, 'cause I've had everything, but no one is listening, and that's just lonely. Wow, that does not speak of a bright time under, you know, great mentorship during your rise to fame. There is no mention of this wonderful parental role model that, you know, is really absent in all of these allegations. There is a new book, allegedly, excerpts from Kim Porter's diary that is coming out. Now, again, this is supposed because her ex-husband, Al B. Shore, is trying to sue, saying that this is all false. So we don't know what's real or not real. We do know, however, that Kim has reported domestic arguments, challenges with her and Diddy during the time. There is still suspect as to the cause of her death. A lot of things are unknown. But Justin's current state, he seems to be doing well. He seems to be doing well. He's a new dad. You can see him gushing over Haley. We've seen the journey. He's happy. A couple times he posted some really, deep, kind of strange, cryptic Instagram stuff. This one where he was in tears and crying. He's just showing an array of emotions. We know that he's a godly man. We know that he's very strong in his faith, and that's probably what is helping him and has helped him through, thinking back at times in the past that didn't serve him and that he wasn't comfortable with. So what do you think of all this, guys? How does, is P. Diddy a real mentor, or did he become a monster? What's going on? Is it a mistake? Is it just bad news? Is it media? Is it sensationalism? Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.